Anna, congratulations on Blonde finally being here. We want to just kick things off with that standing ovation. I know you're going to have to talk about it until the cows come home, but
I'm more than happy to talk about it.
Good,
It was
good.
magical. It was beautiful.
and you looked a bit emotional also as you received that. What were you feeling in that moment?
It's impossible not to get emotional because we've been waiting for this film to come out for about 3 years, and it's been all kind of up and downs, and it's been very emotional, the making of it, and it's been emotional not knowing what was going to happen with it, and you know, um, it's emotional to have had my family and friends supporting me, sitting just right behind me. And I'm just happy. I was just so happy for Andrew and the cast, and it's been a long journey, and it's also kind of like a release, like you're now letting go of it, and now I've been sitting with this movie. I've watched it many times with different people, crew, family, friends, Andrew, by myself. But when you watch it with the audience and you feel that energy, and you get that immediate feedback, it's really, how could you not? It's kind of like, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
So
really
beautifully said.
special.
Really special and celebrated soon the world over in small pockets up until this point. Talk to me a little bit about Norma Jean to Marilyn Monroe. These are iconic shoes that you're filling. Who did you think she was before you signed on? And what did you understand or learn about who Norma Jean and Marilyn were after her world?
I think for the most part, I was just familiar with Marilyn Monroe, the character. I was familiar with her screen presence and her characters and her legacy as an actress. I just didn't know much about her as a woman. I didn't know who was that person underneath that creation, and that's what interested me, and that's what the story. That was the direction that we wanted to go towards, and it was, this movie is gonna break your heart, but it's also beautiful. And I think, like Adrian said the other day, I think it will be hopefully a beautiful addition to her legacy, because I feel like people, sometimes you can't put a finger on it, and you feel like something's missing. And I feel like some of that humanity is what was missing on her, Yeah.
So true, absolutely. I want to talk about the physicality of Marilyn, the transformation. Obviously, we know her as one thing. I like that you said the word character, because she is this deeply beautiful and flawed human, like all of us. But we see one thing. Oh. We're getting crashed by the director. This is kind of a big deal. When the director points, I look, okay? But tell me a little bit about that transformation. I interviewed the makeup directors, the costumers, and they talked about, sure, she's blonde, okay, but this is a woman who's lived in. Even the hair needed to feel and look lived in to really bring her to life. What was that like for you? When did you look in the mirror and realize, okay, we've got this right?
Oh, well, every day we felt like, well, every look we got, it was a celebration, because I feel like, what was important was to, even though the movie is based on a fictional book, and also the movie has, is fiction, what was important was to find the emotional truth. And you can create that without without betting everything on the feeling real and authentic, and so yeah, we were going for it, for like something grounded and something that wasn't the character. Yeah.
Of all of those iconic moments and looks that we've seen through the years of Marilyn, did you have a favorite? Was there something when you stepped on set that day you were like, okay, I'm loving this?
From all the recreations that we did, I have to say the 7-year itch is just,
Legendary.
yeah,
Absolutely.
it was incredible to actually just do the whole scene. Yeah.
And we just had Andrew crash for half a second. I'm going to go hunt him down in just a second. But really quickly, working with him, Brad Pitt being a producing partner on this, talk to me a little bit about that.
So, yeah, and, when I met them, I just felt that passion and that respect as well, and that, not compromising on doing anything less than what we did. And that was contagious, and that was reassuring, and that was the right feeling for me to say yes to something like this. So I couldn't have had a better, director and producers. Yeah.
And really quickly, when audiences watch, what do you hope people understand? What are you all trying to get across about who Marilyn Monroe was?
I think it's about, oh my gosh, there's so many ways I can answer this. I feel like the movie, one of the most important things in the movie talks about, the private self and the public self. And I feel like in what I would like for people to experience or to take with them is just to get to know the private self, who Norma Jean was, and what she tried to do, and how wonderful and beautiful and passionate and strong she was.
And your performance was all of those things. Congratulations. Have so much fun tonight.